Ultrasound is really unique in that it can go through physical matter, right? So it can actually penetrate steel. And so I put a subwoofer underneath the microscope stage and then used slices of brain tissue from these mice and then played different patterns of basically bass. So I had, the subwoofer was causing vibrations that were translated through the fluid that contained the brain slice, and indeed we saw that mechanical vibrations could cause neurotransmitter release. We then began using ultrasound at frequencies 0.4 megahertz and higher. So that's way, way, way above the range with which humans can hear. Using deep brain stimulating electrodes, which are physically implanted into the brain, is efficacious for treating Parkinson's disease, dystonia, epilepsy, essential tremor, depression, obsessive compulsive disorder, schizophrenia, chronic pain, and a host of other neurological and psychiatric diseases. So we essentially would like to replace the deep brain stimulating electrodes that require a surgeon to make a hole in the skull and insert the electrodes into the brain. We think that we can replace those invasive techniques with ultrasound. You could use this for many things, including protection after traumatic brain injury. So if someone has a traumatic brain injury, it may be that you flip the switch. The switch could be automatic, and that would provide some neuroprotection following the traumatic brain injury, the initial event. Post-traumatic stress disorder, this could modulate stress. It could modulate the formation of memories. It could be used in closed-loop systems for long-term wakefulness, so you could wake people up.
My graduate students are really kind of the workhorse in the lab. In the lab, we have some setups to do behavior, so we can do behavioral conditioning. We can do confocal microscopy. We can do multiphoton microscopy. We have several ultrasonic neuromodulation rigs where we can stimulate brain activity using ultrasound. We also have culture facilities where we make primary cultures, slice cultures, various gene transfection stations. So basically we do a mix of everything, and the lab is fairly self-sufficient and independent. We have most everything here on site.
I try to teach students how to appreciate what the brain does for us, right? I always tell the students it's remarkable that you can bend over and tie your shoe, or that you can remember where you park your car, where you park your bike in the morning. I use examples from my laboratory and from other laboratories around the world to solve still some of the most difficult questions that there are in modern science. I think research matters because it's the place where we educate future generations, educating people about things that we do know, educating people about things that we don't know. Yes, research does matter because there is, this quest to cure diseases or to come up with technology for powering cars, automobiles, homes, alternative energy, because we have limited resources. But the bigger impact is definitely educating people.